Headphones. I have no idea. Look, I got some Red Man. I'm a little nervous. I have no idea.
How the fuck do you do Redman? I've always wanted to try it.
You can
Is it
chew
like
it, you just keep it in your mouth. You swallow the spit. I swallowed the spit earlier and I got a buzz. So that's the key because I don't get buzzes.
How do you put it in there? You just
You can't.
Oh, you just chew it.
Mm-hmm. For the camera view. I just do it because it's like a tame version of dip.
Because they had one that was like cherry.
It's good.
And I don't know. I've always wanted to try it, but I didn't know how to fuck with it.
Yeah, I gotta go get a spitter. Ooh. It's easier to do than dip.
We finally rolling?
Yeah, it's on. But I was gonna start once I get spitter.
No, you're good. But yeah, I've always wanted to try it, bro. I might try some low key.
I knew it.
Cause but then I feel like if I try it and I like it, it's another thing I'm addicted to.
Cause you like dip.
I like dip. Yeah.
So we're here. I don't know how we're gonna do about this. Actually, I gotta sit up this way, Marcus.
Yeah.
Damn it.
How much did all these cameras cost you? I know you got like 20 of them.
Too much.
I bet.
Let me fix this.
I am so proud of you, bro, because you like upgraded your shit
Thank
big
you,
time,
sir.
bro.
It's just a work in
Like
progress.
I watched our first video like the other day, and I was like, nigga, like everything was so naked and open and
It was
exposed, and now it's like. And did you hook all this shit up yourself, like hang it all up?
No, I had help from my stepdad, but
Okay.
yeah, man. So we're gonna do episode 1 of the Snake and the Wolf. We were originally gonna call it the Wolf and the Snake, but I looked up trying to find an email, and it's only the Snake and the Wolf. So I don't want any people thinking that I try to take credit or anything. It's just that's the way it was. So the Snake and the Wolf, man. Episode 1, Alpha Savage. I have no idea what we're gonna do.
I don't know, bro.
And it's gonna be weird because I'm looking at you like this.
Yes, it very.
It's kind of odd.
It's all good though.
It's kind of odd. I was figuring so we could watch shit if we needed to.
Fuck yeah.
So that's why I faced us this way, because there's a TV behind us.
We are a work in progress.
This is like a beta test. I'm going to release it anyways. But here we are. I got dip. I got a beer and all that, man. But yeah, dude, I was looking at that video you posted. I was like, damn, my hair was short. We were on that side. It was weird.
We were on that side. Yeah, everything. Yeah.
That was crazy.
Shit was crazy.
And I had barely known. I look like a liar because that episode you said your name. Reggie. And then this last one we did, I was like, I don't know your name.
And I said my actual government name. I said Reginald.
Yeah, so what do you plan on? What do you want to do? Like, I don't want this to be the snake pit. This is not the snake pit. I don't want it to be me just talking.
It don't fucking matter.
So,
dude.
like,
I mean, shit.
I know it was great. I always have a good time with you. So I like the energy. I like this. This is easy. It's one camera, 2 mics.
Yeah.
No headphones.
It is. It's real. It's chill.
Just chill.
Yeah.
I don't know what we're gonna do.
We have no idea.
This will be the first beer of the week. I even saved it.
Bro, I did it with you, bro. Mm-hmm. Real shit.
Sorry, I had to ready.
Nah, you good.
But here we are, man. Life is wild.
The beer is good as fuck.
I didn't know you were a truck driver. I honestly didn't know. No.
Bro, trucks, fuck it. Yeah. Fuck, bro. I used to be like, okay, like my dream car was like a Mustang. Mm-hmm. I was like old school Mustang, new Mustang, whatever. And then like I got my first truck. It was a Silverado. That motherfucker had like 300,000 miles on it. All I had to do was change the oil twice a week, and that motherfucker was good to go.
Okay.
And then a fucking pregnant chick backed into it and totaled that motherfucker. And then my next truck was like a Ford F-150. And I bought that one for, dude, shit you not, $600. Got that motherfucker out of La Mesa. Damn. And I was like, fuck. And like it had like mud tires on it and shit. I was like, fuck yeah. And then I sold it to fix my credit. And then I got then my father-in-law, he got me that one out there.
That's a nice truck out there, man. Me and you, we both work with our hands.
Yes, we do.
So it's like, I feel weird, like, getting all dirty and shit and then going into a car. Like, but it...
Bro, my truck is dirty, bro.
Yeah, my car is dirty, but like at the end of the day, like, say what you want, I get like 30 miles a gallon, you know what I mean? And I'm chilling with And that's just, it's like gas is expensive right now.
Bro, it's expensive.
Mm-hmm.
The only place, well, if you're watching in Lubbock, it's fucking Bolton's. Bolton's is like cheap. It's like,
Really? And that's like out of the way from everythody.
it is though. That's the shitty part. It is, but it's cheap as hell. It's like cheap, like by like 30 cents.
Fuck.
Exactly.
I think it's like 240, 250
Yeah.
right now. And other people probably watching are like, hell, that's cheap.
Fuck
Because you got a lot of fans in other places, like we've mentioned, like particularly Arizona,
Yeah.
and some Florida. I'm not Florida, Portland people.
Yeah. I got fans like in fucking weird places.
That was the last episode we did. Really like I got a lot of followers and viewers and views, and it was crazy. So that's why I kind of was like, dude, we should do a show, because I think it'll expose people to what I do and kind of help you out with your shit.
Yeah, because you wanna know what's crazy? It's crazy that you said that shit, because like I was looking at like my like SoundCloud, Spotify and shit. Listen, like after our show, whatever, after it aired, like my shit kind of spiked too.
Really?
And I was like,
Good.
Oh fuck. I was like, okay. I was like, that's cool. So when you hit me up about the show, because I'm all about like numbers and shit, and like what, and like I only do shit that I feel like either I fuck with you, I'm gonna do it regardless. But when it comes to certain things, I'm like, how is this gonna benefit me? Like in a way,
It's unfortunate.
You got to look out for yourself.
It is. It's very
You know
like
what I mean?
it's weird. It's a weird thing because like it's like this is to help boost our views and our mainly mine, to be honest. 'Cause this is gonna be on my YouTube channel, so it's like I want to do it for exposure.
We ain't trying to work no more.
But fuck no.
That's what trying to work no more.
That's the ultimate goal. Is like I don't even want like I want to be rich, but right now like my whole goal is to be able to live off of this, and that requires you guys subscribing and views and buying merch and all that. But yeah, dude. So this is gonna be like it's sort of like practice for me, because this is my job. You don't do this every day like I do, but I'm sure you'll get a little bit of speaking. You know, that's that's. I think that's important for anybody who uses their voice.
Yeah.
And I'm trying hard not to like interview you.
No, right, because that's not what this is.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, I don't know, and I get to wear my cowboy hat. I'm happy about that. I never get to do that.
That hat is fire, man. When you pulled up to the last show, the Made in Texas show, I was like, fuck, that hat is hard as fuck.
Dude,
I fuck with that.
I just happened to fucking stumble. Like somebody left it in my car and it's mine now, type shit.
So you didn't draw anything of that shit on there?
No,
it was already on there.
So to be honest, like I have a very artistic friend who did all this.
Nice.
And I was trying to put more,
right, like
in quotations, and like I was saying more, but I ended up putting more Roy. So that's the only contribution I made to the hat.
Shit, fuck it.
So yeah, but it does have the snake on it, so it is mine.
Yep. It was meant to be.
Sabor sucks right there. But yeah, dude,
I fuck with it. I fuck with your whole, like, you have your own, like, aesthetic, if you think about it as well. There's not a lot of people I know that look like you. Like, you have your own style, like, your own aesthetic. Like,
yeah, I try not to, like, stay in one lane, though.
Like, pretty much, like, your own, like, uniqueness.
Yeah, I try to pull, like, from different things and make it my own. I think that's important.
Yeah, because everybody has to look at something and be like, oh, that's cool, and then take what they can from it and...
Yeah, because I don't know how, because you like metal and all that. Yeah. I don't know if you like 80s metal.
I like all metal.
So like I'm very like infatuated. I don't even know if that's a word. I'm very like, it is a word, but I don't know if it's the right word I should use with like how they looked in the 80s and how they dressed.
Right.
But it's like, I can't pull up in leather pants and cowboy boots over the leather pants. Like that's to me, that's lame. I just realized that thing is on.
What is that?
The washer and the dryer.
I wonder. Oh, and we don't have headphones on.
No, we couldn't hear it. Let me go turn it off.
So this paid commercial is brought to you by.
First 9 minutes.
It's brought to you by Bud Light.
Dude, I want to be sponsored by Bud Light.
Bruh, what? That's a stupid ass check.
Like the guys who inspired me to do like more than one podcast, they're sponsored by Bud Light. So I mean, it's possible.
Who inspired you?
So his name is Tom Segura and Bert Kreischer. They each have their own thing, but once a week they get together and it's called Two Bears, One Cave.
No, that's dope.
Yeah, so I'm trying to build some sort of like, it's like, I don't know how hard I am. It's gonna be hard to like copyright and monetize the name, the Snake Pit Studios, because I'm sure that's been done before.
Right.
But that's what I want. I want like Snake Pit Studios. I've said it before. Like the Snake Pit on the road, and then the Snake and the Wolf. And then I'm doing another podcast with Karen from Dork Productions.
I remember you telling me that.
So it's like I want all of those under Snake Pit.
They shoot movies, man.
Yeah, dude.
Like holy fuck, they shoot movies. Yeah. I gotta find out their pricing. I bet you it's fucking through the roof.
I'm sure they have to be reasonable. They have to be reasonable. I can't speak out of line.
Nah, you good.
But I'm sure they'll work with you.
You're good.
You know what I mean? I'm sure they'll work with you, if to say the least. I think they will, because they know who you are. And
do they really?
Yeah, I'm always plugging you to them. I plugged you. This episode is about to drop actually. Nice. Hey, I'm gonna FaceTime Riley mid podcast. Watch that nigga want to pull up. He can if he wants. Nobody in the group chat wanted to fucking pull up. So this is what this is gonna be about. It's gonna be us just being free, like on the phone and shit. Whatever the fuck we want. Next episode, I'll probably pull out my laptop. We do whatever we want. But I'm sure it's going to be a work in progress, because if you go back to like even the first one we did was a lot different than this one. Well, he didn't answer for you. Fucker. What if I call him, he answers for me? How mad you? Let's do it. See what he's fucking. Call a nigga on Instagram. Watch him pick up. Hey man, motherfucker. Watch him. But yeah, so this is the Snake and the Wolf, episode 1, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sure y'all all wanted it. It's another work in progress. I'm pissed off that fucker answers. It says it's ringing. And we have this on camera too, so it's documented. Like, Riley, you piece of shit. So it's like, also it's one camera, so there's no switching between camera angles like I do on my other show, because sometimes you make ugly faces and you just don't want to be seen. He didn't join. He must be taking a shit or something. He's a fool, dude. We did a podcast last night, actually. Yeah. And I have my fucking tobacco. He finally dropped the fucking flyer for the show. Yeah, but that fucker was like, at the end when we were putting up, was like, man, did you get a new table? I was like, what the fuck out of here, dog? It's like, where the fuck were you? I was like, nah. That shit's funny. That shit's hilarious. He's good people, so. Yeah, he's a great guy. He's good people. That's my guy. Shit. What do you want to do, like, in this? What do you want to get out of this? Out of what? Like, just doing this, because you're I'm about to be pissed. Like, because you're a married man. Yes. And you work, and you're a fucking artist. So, I mean, to take out and it's a Friday, by the way, guys. So, Friday. To take time out of your day to do this, you seriously, I'm sure you take your time seriously. Like, what do you no? Uh-uh. Oh, never mind then. Nah. Well, you do play a lot of video games. Yeah, you just gotta have fun. Just do whatever. Like, normally, like, dude, I honestly, like, I'm so chill and laid back. Really, like, I wish I was like that. Like, bro, like honestly, like, if I wasn't doing this right now, I probably would just be doing nothing, bro. So this gives me something to do. Okay, because I was like, well, let's use this time wisely. But yeah, just being here is your time. We fuck off, yeah. Yeah, and I know you in the group chat, Space Rodeo. You sent a video, bro. So you got fucking dumb videos in there. I just stupid. Like, if it ain't memes, it's videos. It's stupid shit. Like, part of me wants to show you, like, pull out like fucked up videos, but I don't know where to get them. I don't want to crash my fucking laptop looking for fucked up videos. That's why I was like, if you're listening, email me some videos and we'll fucking rate and review. Yeah. I mean not rate and watch them and just like react. I want to do some challenges. And Riley he was like, y'all should just so to backtrack. Swagadelic, me and him are gonna do a show too. Oh, I fuck with Isaiah. Yeah. I saw you. Yeah. You're interacting with him now. He wants to do a show too, or me and him, and he was like, "We should go do this, and this." Yeah, because I saw you were on his podcast, wasn't you? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I watched that. Yeah, that's what made me want to be like do more like. Yeah, I even fucking I even talked to him about his shit. I was like,
You know, because I'm the type of person where, like, if you spark my interest, I'm going to look at all your shit. So I went and I looked at all his shit, and I told him, I, like, gave him, like, pretty much the pros and cons of what I liked and what I, you know, and I told him, I was like, you know, as a person looking on the outside, I was like, I respect it. I said, you can tell that he puts a lot of effort in his shit. So
yeah,
I respect it.
He's got a nice little setup.
I respect it. And like the shit, like when you and him did the podcast, when you were on his show, like I like the fact that like he was talking to you, blah blah blah, this and that, and then like boom, he popped up your logo. I told him that. I was like, that shit is cool. Like, that's player, like that's fire.
I wish I was a little bit more into that. So like, not to talk shit, I'm not talking shit about him. Like we recorded that like a month after you know, so doing that stuff takes time. Yeah. And my whole thing is putting out.
And he has a family.
Yeah. So, but like my whole thing is putting out numbers, which is why I don't do that on the Snake Pit. And that's why I want to be a little bit more loose with this. Cause I'm a little uptight with the Snake Pit. Like I'm very like, you could ask Savage, like I put up, I put out, like I put everything up. I put everything together and I put it all out. Like when we did Dork Productions fucking podcast, Daniel, he knows all this. Right. And he like wrapped up my chords and shit. And then the next day when I was unwrapping, I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with these chords, man? I didn't do it. And then I remembered it. He was like the one. So like I keep it very tight with the Snake Pit. I don't like. I
got griped at for trying to help clean up one time.
Yeah, like I don't want to seem like an asshole or nothing, but I keep that. That's my baby. That's me for life. But like shit like this, I want to be a little bit more loose, a little bit more like free, laid back. Like if the washer was on, like I'm not gonna go back and edit that out. Right. Whatever happens. You
want to do something where it's no pressure.
And yeah, no pressure.
No pressure.
But I also like structure. Right. So that's why I'm like, you know, and that's gonna come with time if we continue to do this.
Yes.
However many days days out of the month we do it. Right. We'll figure it out, but we'll figure it out. So I'm like, you know, whatever.
That's why this is the beta, people.
Oh, but that's what I was also saying. Like, Swagadelic, he was like, we should go, and then Riley was like, me and you should go and like do skits, talk to people in public, just be jackasses in public. And I'm sure you would. I would love to do a skit.
Come on now.
I would love to act.
I am a social, like, and this is the thing about me. I'm very to myself and I'm very like an introvert, but I am a social butterfly. I can talk to anybody. I don't get embarrassed. Mm-hmm. So like,
well, me either.
So like, fuck yeah, I can, yeah, I'm down to do skits. And plus I like ignorant shit. Like I'm ignorant in real life. So I like ignorant shit. So like, yeah.
And then like part of me is like, wants to do ignorant, stupid shit. And like, I keep leaning towards like jackass shit. Right. But I told my stepdad that and he was like, you know, that's already been done.
Yeah.
So it's like, what can we do that hasn't been done that'll be ours and that won't land us in jail? Because I don't want to go to jail.
No. Jail is no fun. No. I've never been to jail out here, but I heard that the jail out here is not all that like scary or crazy or whatever. Heard it's pretty chill and laid back.
Just jail is no fun in general. But I'm not saying we're out here committing felonies and shit, but not. I ain't trying to spend that in jail for being stupid.
No, fuck that. That
but
shit sucks.
I would love to like, again, like do more scripted shit in the sense of like acting.
Fuck yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I'm so down for that. Like just like fucking like different scenarios and shit. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I have a camera like to do it. Not these. I have a different one that's like good quality camera.
And we have people that we can use as like extra props or extra characters in any skit that we do. If you really think about it. Because like I'm pretty sure if we was to send out a message and say, hey, we need actors or we need people to help us, people are going to pull up.
Let's not. There's no we, it's you. You have the people. They ain't going to do that shit for me.
They going to do the fuck. See, this motherfucker, he likes to cut his stuff short. Man. People fuck with you. They would.
I don't know if they fuck with me on that level.
They fuck with you.
It's, you know, also another thing that came out of our podcast we just did was the young guys. They're really fucking with the Snake Pit and wanting. I have a problem with like hanging around 18-year-olds. You know what I mean? I don't like that sad boy dude.
Right, yeah.
Sorry, guy. You know, he was like, let's hang out. What are you doing? And I'm like, I feel weird. Like, I'm not a fucking pedo or any of that shit. I just feel weird being around an 18-year-old at my house. Right. You know, it's just chilling. That's kind of weird to me. Sorry. You know, but it's like, I fuck with the young guys now. So, I mean, maybe we can make their little dumbasses do, like,
you know what I mean? And you know what's crazy is that, like, as a person who's met them in real life, like, I'm not gonna put like all their shit out. They are very respectful and they know what the fuck's up and they know their age.
Okay.
And then, so you can just get from what I'm saying from that. So it's not like, it's not, and honestly, it's not like you're going to have like, if you were to do it, it's not like you're going to have like immature ass motherfuckers coming up here acting stupid, acting an ass, because they're not like that.
And I've had people do that who weren't even, they were like 25, acting fucking immature and shit.
No, they're real cool. And I noticed that about them from like the first show that I did, they were there and they were like, yeah. Which I think they're probably gonna pull up to the next show.
Riley's?
Yeah.
Dude, that's gonna be fucking fun.
Bro, that's gonna be fucking fun. May 14th, y'all. Yeah, that shit's gonna be fun. For sure.
Yeah, dude, I'm
Are you nervous?
Fuck yeah. I gotta be on stage more than you gotta be on stage, dog.
Yeah. Yeah,
so like,
because you're pretty much gonna be like shouting out everybody or whatever.
Dude, I'm.
You got to know everybody's name.
I don't know if you've seen me go on stage. So like the first time I did, very energetic crowd, and I yelled.
Right.
I was like, "Booger motherfucking Brad!" Like I was yelling, and I like to do that. And then I did it again at the second show, the next one, and the people weren't really fucking with it that much.
So
that's what I mean. Though, like I told Riley, I'm like, if people are standing around not doing anything, I'm gonna tell motherfuckers to leave. Like, get the fuck. What are you?
Get the fuck out.
Yeah, like, what are you doing here if you're not gonna be fucking jumping up and down and shit? Is Riley.
That's right.
What's up?
Hey, I fucking finally get to see you without something on your head. Motherfucker, look like a pig, boy.
Oh, Riley, without a hat, you guys can't see this. We're recording the Snake and the Wolf right now.
You look adorable, my guy.
You're on it.
Yeah. Show the camera.
I'm not gonna show the camera, but they're gonna hear you.
This is for close friends and family only.
Yes, sir. What's going on?
Nah, shit. What are y'all doing after that?
Probably drink a little bit, fuck around. I don't know.
Let me know what y'all do. I'm about to play some Spider-Man, Miles Morales on PlayStation.
Nigga, you got a PlayStation?
Yeah. Is that what you play COD on?
Yeah.
Alright, I don't have COD on there, but I could download Warzone. I have COD on Xbox.
Shit,
but it's cross-platform.
Yes, sir. Let me know, nigga.
Bro, I was telling them like yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, this is a good idea right here.
A Twitch podcast or something where I like play video games and interview people.
Yeah, I have a Twitch, bro. That's the wave.
I would love to play video games and be on a podcast.
We need to stream together. People would tune in.
That's the wave, bro.
Wreck on some COD.
Bro.
Alpha brings the views, man.
Bro, I play games every fucking day.
This guy says he says he's free with his time, bro. So snag him up, man. Make him. We gotta make this guy do more shit.
I get off of work at 5, bro. I get home. I take a shower. I fucking eat, beat my meat, play games, bro. Like straight up. Every single day. Then on Friday, every Friday, like I play games probably from when I get off of work all fucking night long till like 12, nigga. So I am a gamer. So fuck yeah, bro. We can scream.
Let's go. What's that song?
Let's go.
We need to do
Oh shit, my bad, Riley. I screenshot that. I forgot that you don't want people to see.
bro, yeah, wait, do that.
I was gonna post this on my story. Oh wait, hold on, one more.
He said do that.
One more.
He changed the camera angle. You real.
Bro, I was gonna post it on my story.
You real.
No, bro, you can't do me like that, man. People can't know what's under here.
I'll draw the hat with a little marker.
For all they know, bro, I got my brain exposed.
like on SpongeBob when he pulls it. But all right, yeah, but I'll fuck with you after. We'll probably do another like 30 minutes or so. Yeah, it's not a podcast. This is just a YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh, have a good show then.
Yeah, it's a show.
Just us fucking off.
All right, man.
Peace out.
That is Riley G, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Coolest motherfucker ever.
Dude, but yeah, I'm nervous as fuck.
Are you really, bro? So I fucking asked Riley. I was like, well, I asked him like, what song you want me to perform? He sent it. I was like, okay, I'll perform that for you. And then also it's gonna be Key's birthday. Mm-hmm. So I got some for him.
So it's also like I gotta get up there and sing happy birthday for him. Type shit, you know what I mean?
Sheesh.
So no.
You can wait until you know what? I'm gonna go. See, I already got everything planned out because I already I'm structured like you. So I'm gonna do the song Riley wants me to do, and then the next song before I do it, you say happy birthday to him, whatever this and that, and then we drop that second song.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Because
We'll iron out these details.
Because that second song is for him.
Sweet. How many songs? How long are you doing it?
I don't fucking know yet.
Yeah.
Riley needs to get up on his shit. which is crazy because like
you want another beer?
Yeah, like when you see the lineup, like it's like a fuckload of people.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out like how everybody gonna fucking perform.
What time? You know, like the time it starts. Oh, we'll figure.
He
out
said doors open up at 9.
This
so
guy.
I'm thinking, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So and it's kind of already like too late because like you already fucking put the flyer out. And it's like, if you got 20 people, that's being dramatic, but all these people performing, it's like, holy
at least
fuck.
10.
Yeah.
And then he's got other people that are going to be on that.
Unless you start like right at 9.
Yeah, dude, I'm pretty like
9.
It's not my show, but
9 to 9:10, 9:10 to 9:20.
If it was me, like I would have Jerem performing at 9 o'clock. Right as 9 o'clock starts, he's performing.
Yeah.
Or like if, you know, Riley should have done this. Like doors open at 8, and then you know shows at 9.
Yep.
And you're boom 9 o'clock.
Yep.
That's how I would have done it. Riley, you'll probably be listening, so
it's okay though. It's his first show.
Yeah,
it's his first show. I plan on throwing shows in the future.
Yeah, shit, me too. Actually, I want to do one for my birthday.
Me too. Me too. I was thinking the same shit. When is your birthday?
November 10th.
November 10th, really? Mine's October 3rd.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing like a live podcast / party at the Culture Lounge, November, whenever the weekend is for my birthday.
The Culture Lounge puts on for the city.
It's a great place.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the only like really right now my objective, because I guess I'm part of it too, like is to get people to go. Like I'm telling like the most random people like go to the show and they're like, well, can I bring this and this? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
So I had this girl, she was like, not even about this show, she was about the 806 Fest. She's like, hey, my friend's coming to town. Should he go? And I'm like, yeah. Like, everybody should be going to these events and shit. Support.
And I'm finna promo the fuck out of this one for Riley.
It's gonna be nuts.
I have to, because shit. The main concern is that people leave.
Yeah, no.
And that's how I feel. And I'm the fucking headliner, and I'm thinking he's thinking that people are gonna stay. But if people are tired, people gonna dip regardless of who the fuck I am.
They are if it's fucking whack.
Yeah,
that's why I'm like trying to like.
But I'm gonna turn it the fuck
be
up when
energetic
I
as fuck the whole show. Like, turn people up the whole fucking show.
Yeah.
Like,
I just would have did a smaller show. Yeah. I would have did probably like 6 people, 7 people.
Really?
Because if you ask me, I feel like we got like me.
You got whole Gold Band gang.
Whole Gold Band gang. So you don't know how many of them niggas it's gonna be to get.
That can be an hour set right there.
You got pretty much all of Hub City King Boys, which that's like 5.
Vari.
You got Vari.
That dude from Houston.
Then you
that white guy. What's his name? T Stack.
Yeah, you got T Stacks.
Yeah, guy. Sorry.
That's 7. Then you got who else you got?
I know one other. You can add one other person that hasn't been announced.
Who?
I just can't say it.
Then you got Shake Money.
That's and
8. Then you got.
I'm excited to see him play.
I'm over here fucking counting, thinking we're not. I'm gonna fucking look this shit up.
Yeah,
fuck this.
I was doing the same thing.
Fuck this. I'm over here thinking like, I'm like, god dang. Let me see.
I might fuck around and fart on this. I don't know. Huh? So I might fuck around and fart on this.
Not like you.
No monogamy.
Yep. Alpha Savage.
Pornography.
J Remy. Gold Band Gang.
J Remy, that's the Houston guy.
Ezra.
Oh, Mills.
Money, Vari. Young Kivo from the H. Germ. T Stacks. That's 4. So that's 9 already, and then it says and more because there's so many fucking people we couldn't put them all on.
There's another person. That person's gonna be great.
Yeah,
doing intermissions.
Right. So I mean,
you might as well put me on that list too. I'm being that bitch going crazy.
Yeah, we're gonna fucking. It's gonna be a good show though.
I can't wait to introduce you. Jeez, you at the end,
bruh.
It's gonna be like.
But it's gonna be.
I'm gonna lose my voice.
Bro, that's what happened to me the first time I performed. The first time I performed, dude, I left. I couldn't. It's like I couldn't talk. I was like,
yeah, dude, I'm gonna lose my voice.
And I was so fucking nervous, dude. The first time's always nervous.
Mm-hmm.
It's like giving a presentation and you don't, and all eyes on you.
That's it right there. That's exactly it.
And that's what it is. It's like, fuck. But my second show was pretty good, but I think this one's probably gonna be the best show. I don't even know if I'm gonna perform anything from like my tape.
You just dropped something now.
I'm about to drop tomorrow.
Last time we did one, you dropped.
I know, dude. I'm steady working, bro. Steady working, but I don't even know if I'm gonna perform anything off of that. I think I'm gonna perform like old shit.
I told you, let me get on that guitar track, man. I want to play guitar for somebody,
bro. Yeah, you got to.
Yeah.
I gotta hear you play one time.
Oh yeah, you did.
You know what? The next time we do this shit, you're gonna whip that motherfucker out and play something.
Maybe. I'm working towards that.
Said maybe. I'm gonna force it. I'm not that good. People to do shit.
Yeah, I just want to get exposure playing like an instrument and like being on a song, because I do like spend a good majority of my day playing, actually, like legitimately practicing guitar.
I tried to learn how to play the drums, and let me tell you something. I could not multitask to save my life. Drums is so fucking hard.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It is so fucking, and that's like my favorite instrument. Like I can bullshit play like an acoustic guitar. Like I can like string it and like it'll make you think like, oh, can this motherfucker really play? But I don't really know what the fuck I'm doing, but it sounds good. But
yeah,
I really, really wanted to play the fucking drums, and I was like, you know, when you pick up something and then you try it and it just instantly crushes your dreams. That's what happened. I fucking get behind a whole drum set and I'm like, all right, I got this shit. And no, I was like, fuck this.
That's why like few people get good, because they get discouraged, because they get discouraged. Like a lot of people,
like, fuck this.
A lot of people get discouraged. You just got to keep going.
I was like, nah, this ain't the move.
Drums are cool, man. They're pretty cool instrument to hear. Like somebody really let their soul bleed on.
Right.
And when they play, it's like, whoa.
See, I'm good at other stuff. Like a lot of people don't know this shit, but like I try to be like a beat maker.
Okay.
And every time I try to make a beat, it sounds like techno music. So I'm pretty good at making fucking techno music.
It's good. I like that shit.
And I'm pretty good at making dubstep too.
There's always a niche for that.
But I can't make a rap beat to save my life.
That's weird.
That's fucked up.
It is.
I haven't made a beat in like years, but when I was doing it. So shit.
I'm trying to see, like, when I tell people what do they want us to talk about, I got a shitload of responses.
Did you really? Because you know what I did, right? Like when you posted it up on your thing, I fucking shared it to my people.
I was wondering, like,
that's what I did.
Because I was like, well, who are all these people?
That's what I did. I fucking took it and then I was like, boom, I'm gonna share it. And then I posted it on my page of asking people what the fuck we should talk about, and I got some shit in.
Have you seen Mortal Kombat?
No,
dude.
Have you seen it?
I loved it.
Is it good?
It's like you can approach it different ways, but if you approach it as like a young fan who played the game,
right,
and actually loves like
and seen the
arcade and seen the first movie, the second movie, Annihilation, it's fun. It's very cool. It gets cheesy and it's corny,
right, but
it's I had a very fun time going to that movie. I went to the movies last week,
right, to see it,
and it was fun, and it was like.
Dude, I've been staying. And you know what's crazy is that I'm so lazy that I want to watch it, but I'm probably never going to make the time to watch it. But thank God nobody has spoiled it for me. Which I don't think there is.
Yeah, there's really nothing to spoil.
Yeah.
But.
Because it's like you kind of already know how everything's going to go based off of everything.
It's a little different than the first movies, and it's a lot better.
Right.
But yeah, I highly recommend. I saw somebody like, y'all should talk about movies, and I was like, that's a good movie. Like, I know you just said, it's just something like a young boy, I think. Man, I'm not a girl, so I don't know that.
It's nostalgic.
It is, and it was.
Very nostalgic.
And it was fun to see, hear the old theme song, and then, and then, I'm a big fan of, Liu Kang.
Really?
Yeah, and
I like Sub-Zero, and then I like Raiden.
Scorpion. All those old characters.
I like Sub-Zero. I like Raiden. I think those were my top two.
Yeah, I liked
I never really fucked with Luke Kane. But you know,
I love him.
You know what's crazy is that I've used that in my lyrics before, like a bar.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's in it. He's not a main character, but he's in it.
Mm. And the first one he was, huh?
Yeah, he was the main character, and this was a little bit different approach. But like Johnny Cage, he's one of my favorite. But he's like,
that's another one I like.
Spoiler alert, he's in it, but kind of. So yeah, I mean, I'd advise anybody who's listening. Like, I just remember playing it as one of my young dreams is to build like a warehouse and house like the Snake Pit, like a legit studio, and have like a gaming room with arcade games. And I want Mortal Kombat,
which is very reasonable. Being in Lubbock, dude, Lubbock is like. You can do whatever here. Like it's like anything
Don't
you
tell
ever
our secrets out there.
Yeah, no, but
you can do. I mean? It's cheap, bro.
Like it's reasonable,
and there's
like,
land.
Yeah, it's like very very like like possible. Like it's not out of reach.
I'm not saying like it's not done in other cities. I don't know. I haven't lived in another city in a very long time. But like you just pay attention and like. Buildings are torn down and new buildings are built very quickly. Very quickly. So you if you find a good little spot downtown or in a little like older part of town, you can fucking buy like a good square foot of land and build a fucking warehouse.
Yep.
And that's kind of what I want to do. And one of my ideas is to have like this and at that, but also like a little pinball machines and arcade because I love that.
I fucking love pinballs, dude.
I love like Galaga.
Right. Like,
and that's one of the movie experiences I used to have as a child. I used to.
That was mine.
Yeah. So like one of the movie experiences was like going to the movies, an hour before and spending that whole hour
playing games.
Not even games, playing Galaga. Right. The whole fucking time. Right. So that's like, I love Galaga.
I always like the shooting ones, the ones where you pick up the guns and shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, dude, like when I go to Copper's Caboose, I'm like a little fucking kid, bro. I fucking go. I fucking throw my credit card in that machine, put like $100 or $50 on that card, and I fucking play games, dude.
I like racing games. I like the racing games.
What's that fucking one? Cruising USA?
I don't even know. Need for Speed. I don't fucking know.
Need for Speed, and there's one I think Cruising.
I like
USA.
the bike one because I like to move around. But yeah, like one of my experiences too in Post, whereas like my second home, there's a place called Holly's.
I fuck with Post.
And there's Holly's. I don't know if you're right there. It's off the highway, and they have like a game room. In the back, they have like they have air hockey.
Oh yeah.
And they have like a shooting game. Yep. It's like that's what I like. Like I was talking to my friend actually. That's for y'all out there.
Damn.
I was talking to my friend, and she was like, you should let your inner child out, and I'm like, I always let my inner child out. But one of the things about like me is like, I just love like, and then, again, it's like a nostalgic thing. Like I love to just sit there and waste money playing fucking arcade games.
Yeah, me too.
I love it. Like I don't even like. I don't really fuck with like PS4 and all that. PS5.
Yeah, I know. We talked about it. Yeah,
I don't fuck with that, but I'll fucking spend hours playing fucking again Galaga or Mortal Kombat or like Main Event. That's one of my favorite places to just be an idiot.
Main Event. I like to fucking shoot.
I like mini golf. I like laser tag.
I fuck with mini golf heavy. Dude. I like I've been to like the golfing course here where like you stand up there and you hit the ball and shit.
Oh, and like a range. The range.
Yeah, it's like four. Yeah, like that's pretty cool. Yeah, but like mini golf is another level, bro.
Yeah, that's like an adult version. Like 4 is like an adult.
Yeah,
thing,
it's a very adult, but mini golf is the shit.
I like it. I like shit like that, dog. Shit, so like I guess we were robbed of that because of COVID, but now that everything's kind of opened back up, it's warm weather.
I like Guitar Hero too.
Yeah, that's fun.
I love Guitar Hero, dude. I be fucking.
Well, I play it at home. I don't really play it at like.
You have it still?
Yeah, I have like Guitar Hero 1.
I used to have that shit.
I had like Guitar Hero Metallica actually.
Nice. I used to fucking. What was my go-to song? My go-to song was fucking Avenged Sevenfold.
Really?
It Almost Easy. That was my fucking jam. I was sitting there.
Yeah.
Fucking it up, dude. Fucking it up.
No, yeah. That's one of my young ideas is to like have a place like I like to be honest, like I don't like having a lot of people around me. Right. That gives me anxiety.
I'm the same.
But I would like to have a place where the homies could just chill and we drink beer. Yeah. We record an episode. Play like I also want to play a place where we can play music.
Right.
And then like
don't have to worry about shit.
Yeah, and like have a pool table. I love playing pool.
Dude, I am a beast at pool, bro.
I'm when I get in the groove, I'm good. I like playing pool. I like playing ping pong. That's one of my favorite things too. I used to have a ping pong table, and my neighbors over there, they have a pool table, so we would play pool and come play ping pong, and it was like that's another thing. Like
I'm really good at pool, bro. My family is gamblers, bro. Like my grandpa was a gambler, so I learned how to play pool when I was like 5.
Yeah, one of my like.
So I'm good. Pool.
I learned to play pool with going to the bar with my mom and her brother. So like that's why.
And I'm good at dominoes.
I also like doing that.
I love playing dominoes. Dude,
it's just,
we need to do that barbecue. For real, dude.
If I had a house, I would.
Dude, that video you sent me of like
the dad theme,
dude, that shit was fucking funny, dude.
We were actually talking about that last night, me and Riley and
that
Jen.
Shit was funny.
And I like for some reason I always was scared of like themes and dressing up Halloween. I didn't do that, but now that I'm a little older, I'm like I want to do that. It's because we haven't got to, but yeah, I'm like, dude, if you did that, I would love to dress up as a dad or even anything like the space rodeo that. The show. Yeah. I'm gonna dress up like a space cowboy. It's gonna be fun. So it's like, but yeah, dude, the fucking.
Oh, dude, you're gonna make it like memorable.
I'm gonna try. That's the whole idea.
For
like,
sure. Me too. I'm gonna try too. I'm low key nervous, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I think it's because I'm headlining.
You should be.
I'm low key.
But that means you'll be good.
Because it's like shit. I gotta fucking put on. We have to put on. Everybody, but you know. Me and you specifically, the headliner and the MC, we have to.
Yeah, I know. Like, it's exciting. I like it. I like pressure. Yeah, pressure's fun.
Me too. Pressure's fun.
But yeah, but back to that. Yeah, you like if I had a house, I would host dominoes every week. You know, I would even try to like do a series on YouTube where we play dominoes. Right. It would be honest because I tried that, but it didn't work out. Right. But like the Swagadelic dude, Isaiah's his name. He invited me over to do the show, and then afterwards we played poker, and I learned how to play poker, and that was fun.
Yeah, I don't know how to play poker.
It's fun.
I know how to play blackjack.
Okay, maybe that's what it was. Whatever. I don't know, but we played, and like that's just cool. Like I'm almost sort of like if you know how people are like I'm an old head. Like in that sense, I am because I like chilling, drinking beer, eating food, just shooting the shit with the boys, and while the wifeys talk. And all that, and then, you know, just hanging out and listening to Hano. Hano's like, that's another thing I was like growing up on, like, just chilling, like, you know, you say you're Mexican, you know.
Fuck everybody in the group chat. That shit was funny, dude.
You say you're Mexican, so you know, like, you're outside, the kids are playing, everybody's fucking.
I listen to everything, bro. Like the Hano, I listen to like, you remember the first episode I said, like, my dad, like, he introduced me to, like, rock and shit, but, like, the first thing I ever knew was, like, the Cumbia Kings. Mm-hmm. Love them, nigga. That's, like, my shit.
Like, yeah, like and then you one of the newer, like I would say newer guy, AJ Castillo. Yep. I saw him play. Dude, actually.
I go to all, bro. I'm telling you, I go to all that shit. Yeah. Now that I know that you like that shit,
I fucking love that shit.
Now that I know that you love that shit, I'm always gonna send that invite out to you. Yeah. Because I always go.
I love to dance. I love to like you know the cumbia and all that, and that's fun. Like.
Yeah, I got to get really fucked up to dance.
Yeah, I don't like. I mean, like, of course,
was it when Signo? Who was it? It was Signo came out. AJ Castillo came out. There's another big one. I can't think of it. Fuck. Either way, I show up there and I get fucked up quick, dude. Like quick. I'm talking like we come through the gate. I go get me a beer. I go back and get me a beer. I go back and get me a beer. I get me a margarita. I'm fucked up. Like, I'm sitting in a chair fucked up. Screaming. Like, going fucking nuts, bro. I go to the restroom. I throw up. Oh, well. Because that's what I do. Like when I'm finna have a good time, I get fucked up. I throw up. And then after I throw up, I get right back to drinking. And dude, best time of my life. And then Signo didn't even fucking play because it rained.
Yeah, man.
But then what was it? Las Phoenix? It's like a group of girls. They came out. They did like some Selena covers and apparently like they're big shit too. And I guess they did some of their songs. Then my cousin, he went and took pictures with him and shit. I was like, oh dang, you're cool. Because he had like a VIP pass type shit.
Yeah. I like Masoda. I like them. And just whoever, like that It's just like I guess it's embedded in our DNA.
Yep, and I
enjoy that shit.
I like what is his name? Ramiro Ram.
Yeah, I probably have to play it. Ramon, what is his name? Never mind, I'm not even gonna attempt.
But I also like the new shit, like Asuna and all them too. I fuck with them too.
I really haven't I think the newest I know is AJ Castillo. I don't really know like any new shit. But they're if they play if they're there, I'm gonna fucking listen. I like that shit. But yeah, dude. I don't even know where we're going with that. I was interested in one of your friends, Prodigal Grizzly. Mm-hmm. He said, "What is your ultimate end game to achieve your bliss?"
He did say that shit. He told me he was gonna say some shit like that. I don't even know what fucking bliss.
I don't even know what that means either. Really,
yeah, dude. He's too fucking.
What is your ultimate end game to achieve your bliss? So the way I took it was happiness? like the way I took it was like I was telling somebody this too. Like my end game is to be rich and to have a lot of money, right. so that I, when I'm older, I was just thinking about. I want, like, luckily I'm still young in the sense that I like this career, if it does take 5-10 years to establish, by the time that's over, I'll be 30, 35.
Right.
So whenever it is over, whenever I am well established and got money, I can kind of take some time off and start a family. And I want to buy a farm. I want to buy like a piece of land and have a farm. That's my ultimate end goal. My ultimate end goal is to end this, whenever it does end, is to end this on top, end it very wealthy, healthy, and successful, and end it with a family and a farm. That's my end goal. That to me is bliss. I think bliss is like ultimate happiness, or whatever. So that's what I want to do. I don't know how I'm going to achieve it, or even if I am, but that's the end goal for me. That's how I saw that question. Right. Like,
yeah, see, that's what I got from it too. I guess mine is just to be happy, dude. I'm always about doing whatever makes you happy. Like at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck about nothing else. Like the money shit, like to me, like money, none of that shit's important just as long as like you are happy. Straight up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'd rather, because some people can have the whole world and be miserable as fuck.
Yeah.
And it's like I just want to be happy. I even told my girl that shit too. I said, we have kids. I was like, if they go to school and they feel like school is the best option for them, cool. But if it's not, it's not. As long as they're doing something that they're happy with, I'm happy. For real. So I think my end game is just to, I guess I'm happy. I guess I'm living my end game because I'm happy now.
I'm pretty happy with everything.
No stress.
Yeah. I like to think I don't like to, but I always think of the end, and I think about.
I don't like you either.
But it's like, again, I'm strategic. I think out things, and I'm like, I was doing a podcast with Ville. You know who that is? Hollywood Ville?
Yeah, I've heard of him.
So he was like, he's got a plan by the time he's 30. And I thought about that. I'm like, me too. Like, by the time I'm 30, I need to do this, this, and this. I'm not going to say it. But my ultimate goal with this is, again, it was, I keep saying again, I told Dork this too, actually. I was like, my what I always wanted and what I've always wanted, and what I want now is to be an American icon.
Right.
Is to be an American culture. And if, like, when you think of American icons, I want you to think of me.
Right.
And if I can achieve that, I will die a very happy man. I will die, or I will retire a happy man.
Right.
And live on a very humble farming life at the end of my life. Because that's what I want.
You want to farm? I
want to grind hard now and go so hard now that when I am older, I'm just chilling. I don't want to do this, and I'm just chilling on my farm with my donkey and my monkey, which I want.
I know.
So that's what when I read that question, like my ultimate end game is just to be chilling. And I hate to say this, but I do think to at least be like relaxed and be kind of like content, I think you have to have some money in the bank. That's just my opinion, I think,
Yeah, because money is one of the things where it's important and it's not important, but it is.
Because if you have money at the end of the day, you can kind of not worry.
Yeah.
That's one less thing. That's
one less
a
thing.
big thing not to worry about.
Not to worry about, yeah.
Because I've worked with people, and I'm sure you have too, and I've seen people who work their asses off, and they're old. It's like, damn, dude, I don't want to be old, having to fucking live paycheck to paycheck. Yeah. That's not a fucking life.
But I've also had friends that I have a guy in Lubbock. He's a fucking cool ass old ass nigga. He has money to retire, but he told me, he's like, I don't want to. And I asked him, I said, well, why don't you take a break and retire? He was like, well, when you get up in age, he says, once you retire and you stop, if you stop moving, you die. He was like, I don't want to die.
Oh shit.
Dude, he told, and you know what's crazy? He's not the only old person that's ever.
Yeah, I've heard that before
many times, and then it fucked me up because I'm thinking like, damn, like you're right, because then you retire, you sit at home, you don't do.
That's shit. Funny because I asked my mom that. I asked my mom something similar to that, and she was like, I was like, why do you work out? And she's like, because when I quit working out, I'm gonna get old. Or something like that. Like, why do you do what you do? And she was like, because I'll get old. And I was like, that's true. But I also think, like, just because you're not working a job doesn't mean you can't be active.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
And,
but I think with old people, it gets to the point where it's like, it's also doing it.
It's also a generational thing, too, I think. Because I have, like, a boss who's in his 50s, and he broke his collarbone like 2 weeks ago, and he's back at the job. Like, he can't not work.
Dude, that shit's real, dude.
Yeah, they can't not work.
Like when my girl, she was going through some shit, and I had to be off from like work for like 2 weeks and shit. I was at home, like, I didn't even want to play video games. I was like, I want to be at work. Like, this is not what's up. Like, and I've always told her that shit too. Like if I ever was to get rich, like, I'm still gonna work. I don't give a fuck. I'm still gonna punch in. Like for real, I mean, I'll be like less like I don't give a fuck about this job type shit, but I'll still go. I'll still show up.
Yeah, I guess that it's like weird of me to say, but I just want to be doing, like we said. I don't know. Did we say on what we were recording? Like we want to make this our job. Like I don't. Yeah.
We want to make this a thing.
But I mean, I also like money. I like money, and I want to make a lot of it so I can secure the future for me and a lot of people.
Yeah, I feel that.
I want to like, and I never really wanted kids until recently. If we're being honest, I never did.
I don't have kids. I want kids. How many kids you want?
If I play my cards right the way I see it, and I'm like got money by the time I start having kids, I want like 5, 6. Damn, dude, I want a lot.
Damn, you sound like my girl, bro.
I want a lot. Cause like
she wants like twins and 3. I only want 2, a boy and a girl.
No, like I never even wanted it, but like if we're being honest, like I saw my mom, I saw my dad take care of my granny until she died, and I'm watching my mom take care of her, who is her mom, but it's like her grandma.
Yeah.
And it's like I told my stepdad this. I'm like, you can call me selfish, but I don't want to get old and not have kids. Because if I get old and sick, nobody's gonna take care of me. So I'm like, fuck. Yeah. And then I'm also like, fuck it. If I have kids, why not have 5, 6 of them? Fuck it. Let's push them all out while we can. And if we got a lot of money, then we can just be parents. Just be parents. Just be parents.
That's how it's supposed to be. And people, and like, I don't know, generations are getting fucked up because it's, your parents take care of you. When they get old, you take care of them. Like, that's how it's supposed to go. Like fuck a nursing home. Fuck all that other bullshit. Like,
and then going through all that, I did tell my mom that I was like, I'll never put you in a home.
No,
I will never.
Fuck no, you're not supposed to.
I never will.
You're not supposed to.
And
you're not supposed to.
And I was like,
that shit is like fucked up to me.
I joke with her. I'm like, if you keep it up, I'm gonna put you in a home.
I do that same shit too. But
I would never. Hell no, I would do everything in my power to like.
Hell no, bro.
And that's another thing that really aggravates me. Like with people, like they disrespect their. You know what, dude? You can I take that back. You can disrespect your dad because I don't give a fuck if you disrespect your dad. But if you disrespect your mother, like that's downright evil to me. And I get it. Like people have different relationships with their parents.
And I think honest to God, like I guess like I don't know if it's just a black thing or whatever, but like I grew up terrified of my mom. Mama, you know what I mean?
My mom, I have the fear of God
but it's like
because of my mother
like
too.
Being men, like we are always going to be mama's boys. Like,
I am.
It don't like, and that's why I tell people like, me and my mom, we've had a good relationship, we've had a rocky relationship, and it's like I don't give a fuck. My mom can call me right now and cuss me the fuck out, but I'm still gonna be there for my mom. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like shit.
Yeah. I remember my mom was like, no, you don't owe anybody anything, but you owe me something. I'm like, yeah, you're right. I'm the only one. I'm like, yeah.
Yep.
Because at the end of the day, like, I think, again, I know everybody's situation is different, but I know at the end of the day, like, the only person who's ever going to have your back is your mom.
Bruh.
No matter what. Like, that's the only one woman who I truly trust in this world is, like, my mother. Because, I mean, I think that's how it should be. Yep. And I have a very strong reverence for my mother. And I think everybody should, but whatever, not everybody's different. So
yeah, some people's situations.
Yeah, I get it. Like some people had
understand that, but yeah. No, moms is moms. Mom type that'll fucking bail your ass out of jail, no questions asked type shit. I mean,
and she did.
My mom left my ass sitting there just to teach me a lesson. She was like, I'll never forget that. She was like, I could bail you out, but she was like, this is gonna hurt me more. It's gonna hurt you. And she fucking hung up. I was like, no,
my mom bailed me out.
But I love my mom for that shit though. Yeah. For real.
And she paid for my lawyer, so shout out to my mother.
Shit, court-appointed attorney.
I got lucky, dog. I got lucky.
My court lawyer was a fucking boss, nigga. They tried to get me for 2 years, and then he was like, "You ready to go on?" He was like, "You ready to go on probation?" I was like, "No." He was like, "All right, I'm gonna push it back a whole year." Fuck yeah, push that shit back. I was back getting fucked up, smoking weed, doing all my stupid shit, and then when probation hit. It hit, and I was on probation for like almost a year.
It's not bad. Huh? That's not bad.
No, it's not. It's not bad at all.
What was this for? What'd you go to jail for?
The first time was possession of marijuana.
Oh, okay.
The possession of marijuana with intent to sell, and then everything was doubled because it was in school at the time. Ooh. The first time I was 18 years old, so I got tried as an adult, and then which that was a fucked up situation completely because I can say it. So like. I fucking was one in my high school. I was like, I'm trying to think. I was always with the drugs. Like I was like, okay, whatever. Well, my biggest thing that I was on, that I fucked with, that I was on and fucked with was Adderall. Like heavy, really? Heavy. Like if you were in my school and you had Adderall, I knew you, and I was buying like all your shit from you. Well, I was making like little trades here and there. I'm fucking stupid. So it's like, motherfuckers would have like an iPad. And I'll be like, hey, I'll give you this many pills or whatever the case is. Well, I had like a fucking huge ass sack of weed, like a huge sack of weed. Me and my boys were gonna fucking smoke after school, whatever. I got snitched on. Bro. And then the motherfuckers came, and I'm stupid because I was good. But everything, you know how everything works out for a reason? Because everything works out for a reason. Because I was gonna leave my backpack on the ground and just walk out with them. I was like, nah, I'm gonna grab my backpack. So I grab it. I had it in a black. I had the weed. It was like about an ounce. I had it in a black water bottle, like a heavy tinted water bottle, smell proof. You can't smell anything in it. So they're going through my shit. They don't find nothing. They're like, well, I'm sorry, Mr. McGee. They're like, I fucking They were like, we didn't find anything, whatever. Well, then the other dude was like, the other assistant principal was like, let me search it again. He's going through my shit, dude. He accidentally hits the fucking, it was one of the bottles where like you tap the button and it pops open. Oh, yeah. He accidentally hits it, bro. And the whole room filled up with fucking dank. And then I fucking sat there and like, I got arrested. They fucking handcuffed me, which it was like a big dramatic fucking scene, bro. Like they handcuffed me. They walked me down the hall. Everybody's looking at me. And like, I wasn't like the cool kid, but every like social clique knew me. Okay. So the whole school ended up knowing that I got arrested. And they took it, they did everything right then and there. It was weird. Like they broke out a scale. They was like, damn, you have X amount, this and this and that. And then like the lady, I said it in the last podcast when you walked off it, and like the lady was like, are you sad? Are you gonna, or what? I remember, and I was like, it is what it is. Yeah. And yeah, dude, took my ass to jail, dude. That day, as soon as I get into the police car, it starts raining, and I'm like, God is so disappointed in me right now. I was like, fuck, you know what I mean? Yeah. And yeah, and then they tried to get me. They tried to get me with possession of marijuana in a school zone. So when it's in a school zone, everything doubles. And then they tried to hit me with intent to sell, and I was like, intent to sell? I was like, fuck no. I was like, this is my shit. And I'm glad it worked out, because I would have failed my senior year. I was failing all my classes, bro. Like big, like I had like a 20, a 30, a 40. So then after they arrested me, I sat in jail for like a week or two. I get back to school. Didn't nobody know anything because they sent me right to like it was like the SAT room, or not the SAT room, like the fucking, like the bad kids room, whatever. And I was in there for 2 days, and then they transferred me over to the alternative school, which alternative schools are badass.
Okay.
Dude, okay, so mind you, I'm failing all my classes, right? So I already know, like, fuck, I'm not gonna graduate type shit. Well, as soon as they transferred me over to the alternative school, all my grades became B's.
Nice.
And I was like, cause like when they transferred me over 2 days later, the progress reports came out. I'm looking at my shit like holding it in the light, like, are you shitting me right now?
Yeah.
And on top of that, it was cool because it's like imagine being in like school and a teacher piss you off and you say fuck you. You can literally cuss at them, and all they would do is be like, give me your card, because what they did was they would give you a card, and every day you're good, you get points. And when you get a certain amount of points, you get to the next level card. And by the time you reach the end, which is the gold card, you get to go back to your school.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So like if you're bad or you cuss them out or you piss them off, then the longer you stay. Okay. And there was people in there who had gold cards that should have gotten out, was never going to get out for their offense. Or like the shit that they did. Like one guy was in there, I was in there with, he and his homies were Bloods. White dude. Preppy white dude, you would have never guessed, but he was a blood. Him and his homie was robbing people at Walmart. So he was never going to get out. And because his parents had money, unfortunately, he only got 10 years probation. His homie got 5 years in prison. 5 years in prison or in jail. So, dude, I'll never forget this. When I got out,
Jesus.
Bro, when I got out, like after like everything was said and done, I got out. I went back to my home school. Bro, shit was insane. Everybody was on my dick.
Nice.
Oh my God. Especially like the girls. Girls were like stupid back then. Oh my God, how was jail? Oh, they like that bad boy shit. So I was fucking bitches like crazy. And then straight up. And then then they told me, they was like, well, because of your offense, you can't walk the stage. And I was like, and when I came back, all my grades was like A's. Like I'm talking about like 95, 98. I'm talking about like the last fucking test of the year. I just fucking write my name, turn it in. I get a 0 on it. My grade come back 85. I still pass for the year.
Damn.
Because that's how high my grades was. So they were telling me, they were like, well, you're not going to be able to walk because of your situation, whatever. I said, okay. I was like, fuck, that's fucked up. Whatever. At the last second, Roy, they was like, you can walk the stage if you want to. I went to the principal. I was like, give me my fucking diploma. He gave me my fucking diploma and I walked out. I was like, fine, I'm not walking this fucking stage.
Damn. I
didn't do nothing in high school. I didn't go to a football game. I didn't go to prom.
Really?
I didn't go to none of that shit. Because, bro, I was always doing cooler shit. Like when motherfuckers was at prom, I was posted up with 2 bitches. How can you beat, you know what I mean? How can you beat that? When everybody's going to the first homecoming game, I was getting topped off.
I was doing all that. I was doing all that, but I wasn't fucking around with no woman. I had a girlfriend actually.
So
did I have a girlfriend in my senior year?
I never had a girlfriend in high school. I just realized that. Not one.
Oh, I did have a girlfriend my senior year.
Never had a girlfriend in high school.
So I was doing both. Yeah. Mm-mm. No, I didn't really I wasn't really like girl crazy until honestly recently. Yeah. Now I love pussy. That's one of my favorite things. That's one of my favorite things.
This is awesome. This is awesome.
That's one of my downfalls too. Shit.
But no, dude, I ain't never had no high school girlfriend, none of that shit. Then
that's crazy, dog.
Then it's like right after I got out of high school. I was 18. My mom kicked me out the house. I was homeless for like 2-3 months. Sleeping, I was like sleeping at the park and shit, and then sleeping at like friends' houses and shit. But just getting fucked up. I stay fucked up, dude. I've done some shit, bro. I've done fucking ecstasy. I've done a shitload of coke. I've done fucking shrooms. I've done mollies. I've done fucking ecstasy.
My friend's been trying to give me a microdose. She's got some shrooms.
Bro, shrooms is it's all right, but sometimes it just, man, cause like it fuck you up, like you, like if you get some like this is what happened, bro. Dude, I be having stories, bro. People don't know, like I be having stories of, so like in Mo City, So like all my niggas back home, because I got friends back home that watch this, they know what the fuck I'm talking about. So we have a park in Mo City.
The Mo City Don.
Right. Yeah, zero. Yeah, which is crazy, dude. Because he would always drive by.
Yeah.
In like a blue Cadillac, like motherfucker. Like,
oh, you knew who he was?
Yeah, bro. He lived.
Like
he lived like
he did.
Because like you have like Missouri City.
That's what it was, Missouri City.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So he's from like where I'm from.
Okay.
And then like right around the corner you got 2234, and then you got like Willow Ridge, and like he lived in like Willow Ridge area, but you have to drive through sometimes like we're like Quail Valley area and shit like that. But there's a park over there, and me and my stoner friends, we always had different spots to smoke. So one time we were at the park and we noticed that there's like a barbed wires that where you can't pass, and then it says trespassers will be shot. Well, there was a cut in the bars, so we went underneath it, and we kept walking straight, and then like we saw like there was like somebody had set chairs up there. So we start calling it the Garden of Eden, because like you're literally sitting in the middle of the woods, like it makes you feel like you're not in civilization. So we always call it the Garden of Eden. Well, we're walking around there, and we start seeing cows. So we put two and two together. We start kicking cow shit over.
Oh, the patties.
And we started fucking just getting them all the time, dude. We never told anybody. Only like there was like 20 of us, like a small circle. So we the only ones that knew. So we would get them, take them to the house, would wash them off, we'll let them sunbathe, or if not, we would fucking get them and put them in a pot of water and make shroom tea. You put in a pot of water.
Yeah, I've heard that.
And that shit get you fucked up. Shit get you fucked up, bro.
Yeah, because you don't really know how much is
fucked up, dude. And then like when you start throwing up, like you trip harder. So then like I remember I was just getting fucked up. I was throwing up and shit, and my mom got on my ass because I was fucked up. I didn't even know she was in front of me. And she was, I was fucked. I was tripping balls, bro. I remember like seeing like a light, and then I saw like another light, and then like it hit, and then like it was like all these fucking colors and shit, and I was just there, and she was in front of me like yelling at me and shit.
Fuck.
I had throw up on me and shit. I didn't even know.
Fuck.
And but the most hardest drug I've ever done in my life is PCP.
I remember you telling me, telling all those stories.
I smoked that shit one time, bro. One time.
I think you said this on the very first podcast we did.
I'll never do that shit.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Don't do drugs. Smoke weed if anything.
Get your money. Take care of yourself, man.
Smoke weed and drink. And don't even drink like
Drink's
that.
Drink's a drug.
Just smoke.
Alcohol's a drug, I mean. But yeah, man.
But some people smoke too damn much to where they can't function.
I know. I've been around stoners my whole life. And some of them, they overdo it. I'll just say that.
Right.
They overdo it. Like, they function, but they overdo it.
I don't know. Sometimes I be looking at people like, how the fuck, like what? That nigga is a smoking machine, bro. I don't know how he fucking, bro. This nigga shows. I'm pulling up to the show. This motherfucker pulls up. He's already fucking smoking. Like, it was like Snoop Dogg, bro. He fucking rolls his window down. Hey, Alpha. Fucking smoke coming out of the fucking thing. He's fucking blown. Goes to go do the show. Before he gets on the show, he smoked at least 2 or 3 more blunts. And I'm like, nigga, I would be in a coma. You got me fucked up.
I suck at smoking. I hit one time, I'm fucked up.
Bro, same. So sometimes
I'm fucked up on one hit.
Like I smoke, but like it's like very like occasional. It's not like every time. I don't smoke like every day.
I've been meaning. Sorry, finish
Go
it.
ahead.
This is a completely different topic. What were you gonna say?
No, I was gonna say I just don't smoke all the time.
Oh yeah, me. I don't want to smoke ever because I'll be fucked up. I was gonna ask you this before we end it. How do you feel about people saying the N-word that aren't black? Like with the A.
It don't bother me.
I don't.
It don't, because like, bro, it's like this. Like when if you're taking away the color from it, like let's just say you're taking away the race from it. At the end of the day, right? And I'm speaking as far as me, like personally, like I'm from Missouri City, Texas, which is kind of like the suburbs and then it turned hood. But before that, I lived in like third ward, like CUNY homes, which if people know in Houston, that's the fucking slums. That's the ghetto. It's like we would have white people who live in our section. So it's like, nigga, we're living paycheck to paycheck. They're living paycheck to paycheck. They're barely making it. We're barely making it. They're knocking on our door. Hey, can I borrow a cup of sugar? Can I borrow eggs type shit? Yeah. Their kids are growing up in that environment. Their kids, their first kids, their first friends are black kids or kids of color. You know what I mean? I'm talking about where like the white population is slim. So it's like, you mean to tell me you got fucking Chad who's living in the ghetto his whole life, best friends is black, everything is black, his mannerisms now are black.
So it's like you saying you're Mexican. He's like, oh, I'm black. I'm black.
Right. Because and this is the thing, and that's why I say that because like look, like real nigga shit. I went to. So let me answer your question first. So if you're a person that's a white person, let's say a white person who has lived in that environment, because black and Mexican go hand in hand. That's just what it is. Like black and Mexican, I look at us the same, you know, because it is, you know, like Mexican people say nigga, black people say nigga, we niggas. Like I look at it like we are niggas. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I look at it like nobody cares about us but us.
Yeah.
So that's why we are one of the same. But you have that small population of white people who grow up around black people. Their kids grow up around black people. That's all they know. Their mannerisms, everything about them. So it's like, yeah, they're gonna say nigga, and you gotta understand that we don't know where people come from. Like I got friends that are white who grew up in the slums, and they say nigga. And they go out and see other black people. Hey, what's up, my nigga? And it's like, it's one of the things where it's like, it's not that they're acting. It's not that they're speaking black or they're talking black or they're acting a different race. It's because that's who they are. Sometimes people grow up like that. Like I grew up, like I said, I grew up in Third Ward. Then we went to southwest side of Houston, which is like by Sharpstown Mall. That's where all the rappers used to go. All the big Houston rappers, they all used to always go to Sharpstown Mall because it's where Johnny Dang was, the one that makes the grills.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So like Mike Jones, Lil Flip, Slim Thug, all them niggas. Paul Wall, all them. Paul Wall's my favorite H-Time. Paul Wall and Zero are like my top two.
Same.
And it's like they would always go to Sharpstown Mall. Well, in that area, right, it's predominantly blacks and Mexicans. So like growing up, that's why I say I'm Mexican. My stepdad is Mexican. He raised me. So I have a lot of Mexican, characteristics.
Yeah, it's like you're saying though. Like when you grow up around Mexicans, you know what I mean?
Because when I was
like
little,
Tejano, and
because when I was little, I spoke Spanish. When I was little, I knew how to speak Spanish and understand it fluently. You know what I mean? As I got older, I fucked it up.
I got as a non-black person and as a non-white person actually, because there is different. I have a lot of approaches like on the very basis of it. I have a hard time with people telling me what words I can and can't say.
Right.
I have a hard time with it. And that's not even just the N-word. I have I don't think it's not my right to tell you can't say wetback or beaner or spick. Like I'm not gonna tell you like you can't say it.
I will tell you. I don't appreciate those words. Saying spick and wetback around me will definitely get you slapped.
It's like, oh, but that's my other point.
For sure.
My other point too to that was like,
unless you're Mexican.
Well, my other point was like, me personally, like, I don't care what you call me because I know what I am.
Right, yeah.
But, like, I also understand if I said the N-word around the wrong person, I'm going to get my ass whipped, rightfully so, because some people don't like it.
Some people don't.
And you got to understand that. Like, but, like, I also, like, this is going to sound very ignorant. I grew up around people who say it that aren't black. And they still do. And the black people around them and me, like, we don't see it as offensive. But I also don't, they also say it in the mannerism that it's not a person. It's a type of person.
Yeah.
It's like saying bitch.
Yeah.
It's like, it really is like saying like bitch. Like when I call a girl a bitch, like I'm not calling you a bitch. Like it's just, I almost want to say it's like a Southern Texas thing. Like that's just the way it is. But I also understand it makes people uncomfortable. I don't say it. I try not to say it, and I'm definitely gonna say it on a fucking podcast. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like,
trying to get canceled early.
Fuck that.
Right, yeah, but
I just don't want that trouble.
Yeah,
and obviously I'm not racist. Like fucking, I'm here with the black guy, and I've had black people on here.
And that's not in his heart. Anyways.
You know, I don't have hate in my heart, and
we don't got hate in our heart.
And it's like, but I know like some white person across the country could be like, well, he's a racist because he said, I'm not racist, but you got to understand the cultural aspect of that word. And it's weird though, because you're right, because like saying that word is different than saying wetback. Yeah, it's very different.
You know what I mean?
Like,
you know what I mean?
It's very different.
Because like you got nigga, like I look at niggas like, okay, you just said nigga, like what's up, my nigga? Like, oh nigga, you tripping? Like homeboy. Now you say nigger.
Well, that's a different.
You know what I
that's
mean?
why I said with an
That's
A.
why. See, I look at nigger as like wetback and
Okay,
spick. It's
okay,
like no,
okay.
you don't disrespect somebody like that. Like you can say beaner. Like that's cool. Like to me, that's not as bad. But
I hate that word actually worse than I hate wetback.
I hate that word too. It's stupid. But it's like I look at it at beaner more acceptable than saying calling somebody a wetback.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. Like with me, like yeah, I don't fuck with that wetback shit because like I literally people laughed in that group chat, but like bro. I was in middle school, bro. I went to a predominantly black and Mexican school. And I've always been a weird nigga. So, like, I didn't really fit in with the black people too much or whatever. So, I had a lot of Mexican homeboys. These niggas, I had some niggas who was in Southwest Cholos and the gang. I was like, man, jump me in. Got my ass beat. They was like, nigga, you can't join because you black. I thought the shit was funny, but then I was pissed off. Then I tried to join another Mexican gang called La Primera, which is the first. And got my ass beat too. Still didn't get in because I was black, but it's like, yeah. So like when I say like I really fuck with Mexican people, like I really fuck with Mexican people to the point where I think I am Mexican. I almost got my last name changed to Ramirez.
Is it your wife's name? Oh no,
no, it's my dad's name. Yeah, because that's how like I'm serious about this shit. Like anything, like you know, like people protest Black Lives Matter and shit. I protest that shit too, but I also protest about Mexican people being deported and all the other shit like that. Like that shit fucks with me heavy. Because I see where people are coming from, but at the same time, it's like you got to also see where they're coming from. Like motherfuckers ain't trying to come over here just to take your jobs. They come over here to escape, to make a better life for themselves. And it's like, and you son of a bitches want to complain.
Yeah,
it's like
they're running from the real enemy,
and I love
which is the cartel.
And I love Mexican people so much because it's like niggas will do anything and everything. They will do the shit nobody else wants to do. And you mean to tell me like this motherfucker is coming over here to literally shovel shit or pick fruit and you want to bitch and complain about it?
Yeah. I
was like, dude, fuck. You know what I mean? I look at it like, fuck you.
You work with a lot of Mexicans?
Shit, yeah. I work with shit, everybody, pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
I have
which is weird. Like you say that though. It's weird. Like, it's weird. Like you just said that. I was gonna say like I find people like I don't get a lot of love from Mexicans. And
I don't either.
I don't. But like I am. That's what I am. And I don't get a lot of love from it. I don't feel like I don't feel love from them. I feel like they like, and I've heard it. They like, you're too white, and I'm like, what the fuck does that even mean, dog?
Well, I get the mean stance.
And you just said that
I'm in an interracial.
And you just said that though. You're like, that's a white job. Like, I don't really try to speak that way because like, what does that mean though? Like, that's white. White. What?
Very professional.
But that's like I feel like that demeans me, like Mexicans and black people when you say that.
Yeah,
if we're being honest.
I get what you mean.
I really do. And like, I'm not that guy who's like whatever. Like, I'm not the guy who's saying don't say N-word. I'm not this racial social justice warrior. But when people say that, it really irks me kind of because I'm like motherfucker, we can do whatever we want.
Yeah, we can.
That job and also too, like I don't even like people like now, like you can, there's kind of this narrative now where people like hate white people or are hating on white people, and
dude, that sucks.
And I'm like,
to me,
I fuck a white person.
I fuck with white people too.
I'm literally fucking a white person is what I meant, and my boss is white. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love white people.
I mean,
there's some of my
white people,
and they're the ones that are showing me a lot of love is the white people and black people, and not Mexicans. Mexicans are haters.
Everybody, that's what I'm saying. Everybody, and that's why I've always had the issue because I've either been too black for the whites or too white for the blacks.
And that's the same way for me. And I'm like, well, fuck y'all then. Yeah. I fuck with white people. They've never hated on me.
I fuck with white people too. I ain't never had no issues with no white person. I've only had one. In my whole entire life, I've had one racist person that I knew was like straight racist.
Yeah, I was also gonna say I understand. I'm not ignorant. It's out there. We live in Texas.
And he posted, and it's funny because like, it's funny we were talking about it because like a Facebook memory showed up, and like he was racist, but when you're comfortable with who you are, racism don't.
No, that's what I mean though. That's what I said earlier. Like when somebody's like, you speak,
he was like Reggie. He said, you know what? I said, what? He was like, and he said the hard R. He said, you're the coolest nigger I've ever met. And I just looked at him and I was just like, I told him, I was like, first, don't say that. I was like, don't say the hard R like that. And I said, I said, that's cool. Like, I appreciate it type shit. You know what I mean? And he wasn't trying to be mean, but he obviously was racist.
Nah, I don't ever like, I've never really encountered racism, but like,
I've never encountered racism with
true
police, for sure.
true racism. I've never really encountered it, and I was thinking about that in the shower. It's like, you know, there is racism,
Right.
and it exists.
I mean, I've had Mexican people look at me, like, especially older Mexican people, they give me the fucking dirtiest look ever.
Older Mexicans are very racist.
Because, because I'm with the Mexican woman. And then I've had black women look at my girl like really fucked up. I've actually had it one time, bro. This black lady and her daughters, bro, at Lubbock at the Houston at the mall, pull up and was like, looked at my girl, and me and her were holding hands, and then she was like, "See, she's the reason why you can't find you a good black man." Because she was like, because they're taking all our black men. Dude, my girl went the fuck off, bro.
Yeah. If we're being honest though, like, I mean, it doesn't hurt my feeling. Like, I like there's been a lot of like talk on Twitter. Like, I'm just speaking for Twitter. A lot of like black people, if we're being honest, they have a lot to say about like Mexicans. Black people do.
I don't know why.
That's just me, my eyes. Even more so than white people.
I don't know why.
It's wild.
I don't know why, because
you know what I mean?
At the end of the day, it's like
but Mexicans are like that too.
Like Mexicans and blacks, like, we go hand in
it's
hand.
Like,
you know
it's like we need to stick together, not like
we go hand in hand. We've always felt like the other side of the spectrum don't give a fuck about us. So it's like, it's like, nah, you don't need to be definitely fucking beefing any issues. It's like, shit, we don't matter to certain people. Certain people don't give a fuck about us. So it's like, we're all we got.
Yeah.
Then on top of that, what was it? Last year they said, I mean, it's funny because racism is going to eventually end, because I think what they said last year or 2 years ago was the year where the most mixed children were ever.
Yeah.
So it's like, we're gonna keep fucking interracial couples are gonna keep fucking and making.
I love white women. I love white. My baby mama will probably be white. I love white women.
I already knew I was gonna be with a Mexican.
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
I love white. That's funny.
I've never been with a black girl though.
Me either.
I've never been with. Everybody keep telling me, like, they're like, once you go black, you never go.
Is that weird that I say I want to though?
No, it's not. It's not. No, it's not. Everybody, I've been with every other race, but I've never been with a black girl. I've dated a black girl.
But I've also never been with the black girl because they never really showed me love.
Bro, that's what it is. And then I laugh because then people be like, just like the lady who stopped it was like, that's why you can't find a good black man because they're taking it. It's like, motherfucker, y'all never wanted a weird ass nigga like me.
Yeah.
So it's like, no.
I like anybody who's like, I'll be with anybody. I don't give a fuck. But that's just because like I've never had a black woman show any interest in me.
So it gets
sexually.
That's what I'm saying. So it gets to the point where like as life progresses, as you keep going on in life, it's like, well, damn, like this certain type of woman isn't attracted to me, but all these other races are. So then you start just going this way. You're like, well,
that's already been me.
You know what I mean? So it's like I've never been with the black woman.
Damn, that's crazy.
I don't plan on it.
Well, you're married, Doug.
Yeah. So, either way, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't plan on it.
Man, there you go, man. We're not. I'm not racist. I love.
Yeah, fuck no. Ain't no race. I
don't even feel like the need to say I love black people because I don't have to say that. I don't have to say that.
Say that shit.
Like I love white people too.
Yeah, look,
but
I love white people.
Mexicans, they're something else. They don't fuck with me. And that's their choice. Yeah, you want to be like that? Go ahead.
But that's crazy though, because some of like the old head Mexicans, they look at it like you're supposed to date your race.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I feel like all older generation, no matter what they are. And
it's just like, and then I've had a friend, he's like in my situation, he's black, he's with a Mexican girl, and he told the girl's family, he was like, so you would rather her be with the Mexican guy, and let's say he's a piece of shit.
Yeah. That'll make her happy.
He's beating her all the time. You would be more happy with him being here than me.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck? At the end of the day, you want people around you to be loved and be treated right. So it's
for
like,
real.
Shit. It don't matter.
You love who you love. So there you go, guys. This is episode 1. I got to pee, so we're going to get into that.
That's crazy. I got to piss too.
I don't even want to plug anything. This was fun.
Yeah, this was fun.
We'll do it again next week, few weeks, whenever. Well, in 2 weeks is the show, so maybe. So we'll do it again. Well, this will be out very soon. Once Choppa, the Paramount Prince, gets my logo made.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Alpha Savage, the wolf.
Yep.
The lone wolf. Of love.
Well, I'm not alone no more. I make friends.
Yeah, we're trying to get you out here and socializing and shit. So you're the wolf, I'm the snake.
Hey.
Thank you guys for listening. We'll see y'all next time.